Yo, what's up? I'm back. That's my Brody with some more boxing talk. I was gone a while, but I'm back to be very consistent with you guys. And today, I want to talk about Deontay Wilder and Robert Helenius. But first, I would like you guys to subscribe, like, and comment. You understand? Alright, now let's get into it, right? Deontay Wilder, he's coming off back to back losses. Not regular losses, but KO losses. He spoke on being on the verge of retirement after his losses because he believed he did everything he had to do in the sport. He actually said he did more than what he wanted to do in the sport by becoming the heavyweight champion and defending that many times and holding the belt for that long, right? In the other corner with Robert Helenius, we have a man who just fought Adam Kalinowski twice. Adam Kalinowski was a definitely up and coming prospect, good power, very tough fighter. And Robert knocked him out twice. Got the stoppage, twice and did what he needed to do. So Robert Helenius is no joke. He can fight. He's very tough. He's very durable. He has some punching power and has some skills. I believe he's a little bit taller than Wilder, right? And if we look at the Wilder fights, the only person he lost to was taller than him, right? So we know if his size is shorter, he might have the advantage. But the taller man in Fury won, and I think Fury is a tad bit more skilled than him. With Helenius, I'm not sure if Wilder's ready to throw punches up again. It's hard to throw punches up. If you ever been in the ring, throwing punches up is hard and it's more tiring than throwing punches straight or throwing punches down, right? That's the easier thing to do, especially when you're throwing down. It gives you more power on those punches too. Gravity helps that, right? But I do see Wilder stopping Robert Helenius, right? I just think they're on two different levels at this point. I believe Wilder, while he wanted to retire, he said he saw his statue when they made his statue. And once they unveiled it, he said that's when he knew he wanted to come back to the sport of boxing. So I believe he's really motivated to do what he has to do. He has the new trainers. You already know Malik Scott, teaching them a lot of good skills, right? The skill set is looking way better with Wilder. I'm watching him on the mitts. I'm watching him hit the pads. He look real sharp. That left hook is developing nice. So I just think with what he already has as far as power, the skills he did have, but with him going back to the basics and using that knowledge and using that skills, I think Robert is definitely going to be the proper opponent for him. He's the right opponent for him to use those skills in the ring and showcase to everybody what he learned, under Malik Scott. That's it. Robert Helenius, I really can't say much. He's just a durable guy. He has some losses, but recently he's been on a winning streak, tearing things up. I'm not saying it's 100% sure Wilder is going to win. If you had to bet money, my money's on Wilder, right? But Robert, he can pull the upset. He's a live underdog. He's a live underdog. Don't just think he's a walk in the park. Wilder's just going to dog walk him. It's not going to happen. It's going to be a tough fight. Wilder's going to have to keep the distance so he could throw that power, move, feint. The feints is looking good. I see him working on that. He's feinting well. He's fighting off the back foot well and setting traps. So if he could do those things that he's learning in training camp, I think it will be a short night of work for him. I'm going to say under 9.5 rounds, right? I believe the fight, that's where it's going. Under 9.5. I don't see anything else happening. Even if Robert win, I'll see him winning in under 9.5. This fight is not going over that. So that's my prediction. Wilder by KO. A devastating KO. He's going to make a statement on his way back. And that's it. And I believe he wants Andy Ruiz next. I know Andy Ruiz has been calling him out. So I do believe that's the fight to make next. They both on PBC. It's a big fight. And I know who wins that. Well, I believe I know who wins that. But if they ever announce that fight, that's when you find out my answer to that. All right, let's go. Thank you. That's my Brody and my Brodies. You know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you again with the next video.